Every time we turn on the news, this is what we see. And you don't want us to talk about it. Before there's even any argument, you got to fix this. Then we can talk. Okay. You're trying to compete with somebody that you're not at the same, you're not at parity with to compete with. We're worried about the Asians. We're trying to clip the Asians. We're not worried about y'all. Okay. Man killed. This is my local news in Texas. Man killed after argument on that train in Dallas.
Sweet
I'm not seeing
guy,
this story.
very even kill. Just a good man. That's what's kind of puzzling about this whole situation. He wasn't confrontational.
Friends remembering a man murdered on a DART train this week. They are still searching for answers over how an argument with a stranger ended in a deadly attack. Hello and welcome in, everybody. I'm Casey Stiegel. 53-year-old Daniel Gormley died after he was shot multiple times in the chest. The suspected shooter is in police custody, charged with murder. Fox 4 Stephen Dial is live with more on tonight's top story. Good evening, Stephen.
Good evening, Casey. Gormley worked at an Irving restaurant as a manager. His boss told us that his birthday was Sunday and he worked on that day. On Monday, he was heading down to Deep Ellum to have some drinks with friends and he lost his life. The staff at Poe Melvin's in Irving is missing a well-known face behind the bar. Daniel Gormley was killed during a confrontation on a DART train Monday night.
Daniel was the kind of guy that everybody got along with. That's what's kind of puzzling about this whole situation. He wasn't confrontational. He wasn't hot-headed.
Mel Lemaine is the owner of Poe Melvin's. He said that Gormley worked for him in the 90s and then came back about 5 years ago working as a manager. Court documents say a DART train operator witnessed the moments before Gormley was shot at the Marketplace station off Harry Hines. Investigators say Gormley told the suspect, Christopher Atkins, to get off the train. Then 3 gunshots were fired. When police arrived, Atkins was arrested near the scene and they found a 9mm handgun.
Is this FBA? Okay. Is this FBA? Or you guys gonna find a way to also make this guy Jamaican? You are fucking sick, bro. You got bigger issues to worry about than to worry about us. Okay, so Tariq Nasheed, start working on issues like this. Start working on the mental state of your society, of your groups, of your men, because this is not unique to Dallas. This is not only a Dallas thing. If I go on the local news in every major city in the U.S., there's at least 10 of these cases every freaking week. Some more gruesome than the other. Yeah. Whenever somebody does what they do best, they will say that they are not FBA. Okay, they will even start looking at their features. Oh, the neck is a little bit taller. They will say this guy is Somali. Even though he has the name and everything. I've never seen a Somali called Atkins. Okay. You want to run away from this and why these things happen. This guy right here probably has some children out of wedlock. Okay. This is your story. It's not a one-time case where they always say, oh, okay, this thing happened in South Africa. Yeah, over there is just a one-time scenario and everybody freaks out when shit like that happens. Here, it's a constant. That is why they have that black fatigue thing going on. It is a constant. And when you talk about it, they're quick to say you hate them. Well, I hate this, for sure. And I think you should too. So maybe instead of FBA worrying about Africans that are killing it in the U.S., they should spend a little bit of this on reforming these things and these things that destroy their communities. Spend more time on these issues. When they do, they will earn the respect of Africans. Until then, we don't respect y'all. And you can kick rocks. We don't care. We're not here for you. We never will be in your communities. We don't want to be in your communities. Heck, we don't even want to be friends with y'all. Leave us the fuck alone. I'd rather be friends with a white man than be friends with y'all. Okay? When I see you guys walk around pants sagging, I run the fuck the other way, okay? And I'll never come to the hood. I'll never come close to the hood. I don't even want my car to drive anywhere close to that place. I don't even go to downtown Dallas anymore because of shit like this. Because even the places that are supposed to be safe spaces, you bring your nonsense over there. So I have to move way north, too rich, to find some broke ninjas over there. If you see one here, they're working a low-paying job in Frisco. That's when you see them. Okay, and if I see they getting closer and closer to Frisco, I'll keep moving north and north, like I did with Allen. When they moved closer to Allen around Plano, they came not to Allen, but they came to Plano. When I saw a lot of peeping up around Plano, I fucking got the hell out of there. Sold my house and bought a new one and moved up north. I'll keep moving north, and that is why I like these expensive real estate, because it segregates you from foolish people. Yeah, it sucks to pay a big mortgage every month, but I'd rather pay that price to not be in close proximity with shit like this. And I'm not scared to say it. When I see a bunch of FBAs move closer, I'm moving further out. And I urge all Africans to do the same. I mean, they already do it. They already know that. We just didn't really say these things, but they already know that. But now that they're punching, we got to punch back. So gloves are off. And if it makes you feel some type of way, you can unsubscribe. I don't give a damn. I don't make any money off YouTube, but at least I'm getting the message out. Even if 5 people hear it, 4 people hear it, if you clip it, it's going to sit on the internet forever. I'm never deleting any of these videos. So if maybe somebody finds it from searching something, these are all SEO optimized videos. Somebody might find my story one day and it'll change his mind and it'll tell him to keep staying the fuck away from these people. And also, even if you have a channel of 2 subscribers, 3 subscribers, when you see FBAs doing typical FBA things, make a video about it. Do a reaction like this and post it, even if it's a 2-minute video, so that everybody knows what they do, including themselves, because it looks like they've forgotten who they are. So keep reminding them so that at some point they will know that we're not the same people. We cannot be in the same spaces just because of the color of our skins. We're not supposed to be together. We are completely 2 different people. It's not hate. If you see somebody and you want to say hi to them, fine. If they share your same values, because you will come into black guys that share your same values. If they share your same values, then you can be friends with them. But very few of them will share your value, maybe 1 or 2%. Maybe if you meet them at church or you met them in college, okay? If you met them at church or met them in college, or if they made it to the level of your employment, then yeah, those are cool people because they didn't waste their life doing shit like this. What kind of education do you think this guy has? Same with Tariq Nasheed. Only that instead of Tariq doing it violently, he's doing it through messaging to hope that some violent fools will pick this up, start looting African stores, start attacking Africans while he sits in his cozy house in LA. That's how they incite people. This is no different than the Muslim terrorists that were radicalizing people to terrorize people in the US and in the West. All starts on the internet. So it is important for us as Africans to push back, make a video whenever they do their typical FBA stuff like this one. Do a reaction video, even if it's 2 minutes, even if 3 people watch it, keep posting, okay? As somebody that has studied computer science, it doesn't matter. The algorithm will work with you with time. As long as you're consistent with posting and you're keywording and thumbnailing right, eventually people are going to see it. I used to stream to 1 or 2 people only 4, 5, 6 weeks ago. I only had 2 people, sometimes 2 people, only 2 people watch it. And now certain days of the week, I get up to 20 people on the live stream, 30 people. And by the end of the stream, when it gets reposted, it goes up to 200, 300 views. Some of them have clipped 1,000 views. So just stay consistent. You don't have to be a content creator. If you can even do a montage of their behaviors every week and do little clips in CapCut and post it, people are going to see it. Everybody knows this already, but it seems like they've forgotten that this is why we stay away from them. So keep hitting it, because this is now a fight. If you don't, then we're just going to keep sitting down, and they think we are soft and we're not pushing back. That's why they're doing what they're doing. But the moment we start doing this, I know them. They are thick, they are thin-skinned, they are very emotional, they are feminine. They will give this fight up. Like every shit they do, when it gets tough, when it gets resistant, it's either they pick up guns or they run. That's it. That's their playbook, okay? So keep posting. Create a channel. Get a YouTube channel. It's easy. Create one. Post one video a week of YNs and FBAs doing FBA things. And don't waste your time looking for positive stuff, because you're not going to find it. It's very rare that you're going to find positive stuff anyway. And the positive stuff don't help us, because this is a war. So you need to do every little African here, 2 million plus, men, women. If we don't do this, they will keep sitting on the internet creating derogatory names about us, lying about us, trying to disrespect us because of our hard work and their failures. And they will keep doing these things over and over again. And eventually it starts to affect the children. And knowing how violent they are, it may turn violent. They'll go to an Ethiopian store and loot. They'll go to an Eritrean liquor store and steal stuff like they do. Like, you know, when I lived in Allen, I used to go to a liquor store by the gas station right next to me. I'll take walks after work. And the guy on the door, they have pictures of all the people that have come to steal from them. This is right there in Allen, Texas, on Bethany Road, where my old house was. Every one of them, I think I saw only one Mexican. There's like 12 dudes on there. Every one of them was black. The picture of people that their camera captures for coming to steal liquor. Why would you go drive all the way? And these people don't live in Allen. Allen is a suburb. So these people are driving all the way from Dallas, 20 miles, 30 miles, just to fucking steal a bottle of liquor, bro. These are the people that we're supposed to respect and compete with them at the highest level when we're doing master's degrees and PhDs and bachelor's degrees and working at top corporate companies and doing real things and real tasks with real respect. How are we supposed to respect that, bro? Just because you're black like me? Fuck out of here, bro. You were not supposed to respect that. We should not be in the same spaces. Isolate yourself. If you live in a city where they are crowded around you, get the fuck out. If you don't, it's like living with a snake. You know that snake analogy that Trump used to talk about. They're going to bite you one day. Because a lot of them have evil minds. They are sick in the head. They didn't grow up with any nurturing, any structure. They're figuring out life by themselves because their daddies were not around. Their mommies are all over the place, whoring it up. Get the fuck out of there. Get your money up and leave those neighborhoods, including black guys that don't think like them. Get your money out and get the fuck out. If you don't, it's only a matter of time. They're going to harm you. They're going to harm your kids because these are sick people. Look at him. Killed somebody that was just riding the dirt that told him to get off. Does that amount to taking a life? But this is what they do. I'm sure you see a lot of this in your local news.
The staff becomes family with them, and they get, you know, it's a family-owned and operated restaurant. It's not a corporate deal, so everybody is, you know, intertwined somehow, you know.
LeMaine told me Gormley worked on his birthday Sunday, so he celebrated Monday by meeting with friends in Deep Ellum. Gormley moved to North Texas from Odessa, a place he jokingly called Slowdessa.
He was from Slowdessa, and just a country boy from out in West Texas that was never in a hurry and never confrontational, just sweet guy.
The staff at Poe Melvin's plans to have some type of celebration of life at the restaurant in Gormley's honor. A Dart spokesperson sent us a statement saying incidents like this, in their words, are rare. Now, Dart did say that they have increased police and security presence since last year on Dart trains.
And just a reminder of how things can change in.
Yeah, that's the thing. And that I know in Dallas people take the trains. Man, stay away from poor people, man. That's why just stay away from poor people, stay away from broke people. If like I think my son and my wife talked about taking the Dart one time just to go to Dallas and see like what it feels like. After I saw this story, I was like, you know what? No, we're not. Like, you're gonna go there surrounded by broke people. Okay, you're leaving the suburbs, driving to the terminal, getting on the bus. Once you get on the Dart, you're gonna be joined by broke people that don't have cars, are struggling, and you don't know where things are gonna go because of how they think. You should try to disassociate yourself from losers as much as you can. Even the grocery stores, go to fucking Whole Foods, go to H-E-B. Do not go to foolish ass Walmart and what's the other one? Kroger is a little bit expensive, so yeah, maybe I can consider that. But don't go to Walmart, man. Don't go to places where you find these people. And if you have to go to Walmart, go to the ones in the suburbs. Go to Costco where it requires membership, where even just 2 boxes of shit is $200. You got to pay up to stay away from these people. And it's going to be worth it. I promise you. I've done this for 20 years. It costs me a lot to live. Like, my basic life is expensive as hell. And it's okay. I'm not complaining. Because the alternative is you get yourself in problems like this. So if you're listening, get your money up. Get the fuck away from these people, especially my African brothers and sisters. Get away from these people. They're not normal. They're sick for the most part. Not everybody, but a lot of them are. And get away from broke people too while you're at it. Like, fuck broke people, man. Especially in this country, you should not be broke. With all the resources out here, let them figure it out. Your job is to stay the fuck away from such people as much as possible. And yes, I said it. Get away from them. If you don't, you're going to run into trouble. The snake analogy, it's going to happen to you. Workplaces, make sure you've worked hard to be in the job places that are not low paying, because if you work in places like that, you're going to find these people. You want to try to minimize the contact that you're going to have with people that are not happy people that don't feel good about themselves, don't feel good about where they're at in life. People that crowd themselves with certain content that doesn't help them grow. Stay the fuck away from these people. That is why I give you all these recommendations when I do these videos, because I know it works. I know it works. I pay $5,500 for my house a month so that I get the fuck away from these people. I could have gone a little bit closer south, and paid $400,000, $500,000 for a home. But why would I? When they can drive to my house in 10 minutes from their fucked up neighborhoods. So why would I want to do that? I'd rather pay $950 here to stay the fuck away from them, because you got to make a little bit more money to be able to afford that. You got to get your credit to a certain amount to even be able to get my kind of interest rate as to why my payments are that low. If I do it at today's interest rate, I should be paying about $7,000 a month. But we got it down, and then we put some money down from selling the other house. So get the fuck away from these people, man. Stay the furthest place you can go in the suburbs. Keep a face count, because they can't be there. If it feels like it's too crowded, keep moving north and north and north and get the fuck away from them. Don't let your kids play with their kids. Don't let your kids come around them. The few immigrant places I saw, sometimes in Seattle and in New York, when they believe all these liberal lies that, there's some community things here that you can be part of, they end up going to some of these black churches. They put their kids in. Before the kids are 18, they're already pregnant because they fucking dance with the devil in the name of equality and the democratic policies. These Africans that become liberals when they move to the US, they fuck around and they find out. Because sometimes their kids start doing weed like the other kids are doing. They get influenced by them. And then now you have horrible kids. Come to the suburbs where all you're going to mess with here is Indians who are very serious with what they do with their kids. You're going to see maybe a few white folks nowadays who are also very family oriented and good with their kids. You see quite a few Nigerians who are the same. You see other Africans who are the same. And you might see some black dudes who are level-headed and are the same. You won't see a lot of them, but you find one or two with some money that will come out this way. And those are the ones that you can deal with. But the ones that averagely lean towards this ideology and are like internet warriors, and they sit in these chat rooms saying all these derogatory things about Africans, stay the fuck away from them. Let them know that they're not in your league. Outwork them every day. If you're listening to me today, start this very day. If you're making average income as an African brother, please email me and I'll help you for free. I want our statistics to be better, even better than what it currently is. Because we're not only winning this war on the internet, while they are wasting their time online, we are outworking them. I want you to outwork them. I want you to keep doing what you're currently doing because it's working. Go out there and kick ass. Get that education and pass it on to your children too. Make sure your children are well behaved. Police the friends that they're going to make. Let them not make friends with people just because they're black. Let them make friends because you have something in common with their parents. That their parents are raising good children. If you fall for this liberal lie that because your kid is in school with some other black kids, they're supposed to be friends because they're black, you're going to lose. It never works. You're different people, and you should make your children understand that they are also different. If you don't do that, you're going to lose, man. The data is already out there. You know it. Stay the fuck away from these people. Go as far out as you can and pay the price for it. As much as even if you have to work 2 jobs.